a poet is breaking down the walls of racial inequality and mentoring local teens by teaching them about the art of poetry.
Yeah, Fox 17's Brody Carter, he went with the man who's tackling real-world issues by spreading a positive message of love and hope.
Should life lessons be, forget that stepdad one trying to fight me every day because a pill will fix that?
Addressing real-world issues like suicide, racism, and crisis intervention, spoken word poet and motivational speaker Marcel Fable Price is helping West Michigan kids through issues that few are willing to talk about.
We teach kids spoken word to empower them to use their voices, and so that they can see that their voice does matter.
Say what?
Yeah. We have rule number 1 at this show.
His message has been a success, now taking his poetry on the road, 10 states in 10 weeks and almost 40 shows.
Well, when you're telling your friends, like, hey, you should come to this poetry show, they're like, a poetry show?
Teaching the same message he's showing the kids of West Michigan.
Love yourself, self-love. Like, if you're going through something, like, help yourself get through it. It is normal to eat 3 meals a day, and this would make a great one, but do you suffer from bulimia if you're coughing up your differences instead of meals? What's normal?
More often than not, a lot of people are dealing with the same issues that they are. Like, through me talking about not having my biological father around, like, you'll have a lot of kids writing on the cards, like, I don't know where my dad is, or I don't know where my mom is. We get people laughing and really just, like, excited for, like, oh, I wonder what's gonna be next, because it was so fun in the beginning. And then when we go deeper into the assembly, it gets a lot more emotional. Like, you really start not pulling punches and, like, really getting people to share their demons as we share our demons, and getting everybody to really realize and be comfortable with that everybody goes through something, and you're just getting them more acclimated to being able to talk about it. Really what we do is we share poems that are intimate with ourselves. A few of us, when we were in school, we got picked on a lot in school for being different, for being the outsiders. And basically through us sharing our stories, you're bound to have one of the youth in the audience being able to connect with at least something that they've heard. Like, I hope that they realize that they're going through things, and if they really work and strive to make them better, then they can. But, like, you need to work past the hard times. You can't just dwell on them. You can't let them eat you away. Like, you have to be better than your situation, or at least try to be the best you can. Or else you're just going to continue to eat yourself away and spiral into that dark place that a lot of them are at, like, at such a young age. A group of individuals after we left started their own, like, collaborative. And the fact that it's some kids are friends with other kids that, you know, they were impacted by this assembly, and they're starting to build arts collaboratives themselves. You're starting to have kids working with other kids, like, with a common goal. And that's really what it is to get everybody working with each other and getting everybody to accept each other's issues. Now the fact that they're making arts collaboratives is amazing.